And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set. And today's starting pitcher, Grant Holmes. How about a scouting report on him?
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different off-rates. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
The 1-2. Betts tries to hold up, appeal to first, and no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. 1 down, base is empty.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Turns and fires to Betts. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away. 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Verdugo ranging after it. 2 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And Freeman is retired. And that is that. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back at Truist Park. And on the hill today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
On the ground, Betts up with it. Jumps, throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get.
Runner takes off. This one in the air. Rojas makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
The 1-2. Good eye right there. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Swings through that one for strike 2. The pitch. And they'll do it again. Two outs. That's down and in. Swings and misses, struck him out. One left for Atlanta, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And the right-hander deals. That one missed. That's off the mark. And now 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive. Blows the high knee past him. That's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
2-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Siggy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Dodgers are set down in order.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. Here's Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Kicks and deals.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Batting 6. The second base.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. They'll score here in the second. And a swing and a miss.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm.
There's a swing and a drive. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And here is Michael Harris. And there's a hit into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Eli White will hit next. Next pitch is outside. Now move to first. And he's back standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
In there at the knees.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2-2. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Albies on third. Harris at first. One gone. On the ground, right side. Off balance speed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Top half of the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes.
The 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And here is Michael Conforto. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball. Next offering misses down and away. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Man at first with 1 gone. Miguel Rojas at the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that one is lifted in the air. White makes the play.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani now at the plate. There's a 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. The pitch. And now 1-2.
1-2.
And the righty deals. Got him swinging.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
One down, base is empty. Slice down the right side. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
On the ground, right side. On to first. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Braves go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Back at Truist Park, and now it's Mookie Betts. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-2.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The shortstop takes a ball. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
The 1-2. Swings and misses, and there's 2 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
In the air, right field. White settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And that is that.
With open arms, lessons learned, open palms that tell the future close enough to keep me out of harm's blood, but can't seem to save a single thing. Who's afraid of evil's thing? Situate the time.
Back here in Atlanta, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Matt Olson. And another ball.
2-1.
Foul ball there. swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Rip towards third. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs.
No, that's a ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The wind of the pitch. Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. On a line, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Albies at second. Harris at first. 2 out of the inning. Got him. And that is that. 2 left for Atlanta, but they're on top 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. The batter now will be Will Smith. And that's a little high. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Number 63 preparing to come on if needed. De Los Santos getting cranked up as well. And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one is in the dirt. And now it's 3-2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty delivers. That smash towards center. And a base hit. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
Everything came together for him. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Once he digs in. And down on strikes he goes. 1 away here in the 5th. Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Grant Holmes out of the game. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Daysbel Hernandez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. At the belt and fires. A little out front there as he swings through it.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Right through there for a strike. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. Two outs. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Out towards right center field. Harris after it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one. They trail here 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's going to be Nick Allen. The pitch. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. The pitch. That one's in there. Now 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 86 getting loose as well. Next offering upstairs. Got it by him for the K.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that's in the dirt. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Righty to the plate. And that's ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let it go.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. Play made. That ends the inning. Braves strand one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The 2-1. Broken bat, and it's popped up. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And another ball. And a good eye there. And he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Shohei on the go. Safe at second with a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
There's a strike. With the tying run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one 95 to finish him off.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Man at second. Not even close there. And that's ball 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering upstairs.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Teoscar Hernandez in the on-deck circle. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He powers that one out of here. And they take the lead. It's 2-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. The 1-1. And the slider catches the zone. The 1-2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Harris sizes this one up, squeezes it, and that'll do it. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Evan Phillips.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
One down, base is empty. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 2. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Number 78 up and throwing. Garcia also throwing. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast, and we're level. It's 2-2.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Kicks and fires.
2-1.
And that skips in the dirt. Dives, and he can't hang on. That leaves him without a throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One, 2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Fought off foul. Two outs. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Angel De Los Santos.
Number 61.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 2-2 down. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Johnson also getting ready. And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
One gone, runner at first. Andy Pajes, the next to hit. And the pitch.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that's too high, ball 4.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Two on, one out. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He powers that one out of here. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 5-2.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Pierce Johnson will come in.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now Miguel Rojas. And 1-2. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. Johnson fires.
No.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. It's 5-2. You're dialed into the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 78.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 78, Ben Casarian.
Nick Allen digs in now. The Braves in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
That clips the corner.
Okay.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The line to kick the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Alex Verdugo. There's a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Allen on at first, nobody out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Austin Riley. 1-1 now. And there's a foul ball. The Dodgers leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And here is Marcell Ozuna. Hernandez settles underneath it. That is the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Here's Mookie Betts now. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Right-handed reliever. Now it's 3-2. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Olsen, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Pierce Johnson fires.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one missed. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ripped on the ground to second, and Freeman is retired.
The batter, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Two down, nobody on. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
On the ground, and foul ball. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 1 left for LA. They're still out in front, 5-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kirby Yates.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Matt Olson up to the plate.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
The pitch.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Here comes a pitch. Just misses with that one.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
That one misses, and the count's full. In the air, center field. Settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, John.
So here's Murphy now. The Braves trailing by 3 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball. And the righty deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. And a 2-1 on the way. And a foul ball. Yates, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Man at second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Tanner Scott into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Save. Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta. Stuart Fairchild. 2-out opportunity for him with runners on the corners. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta, and the deficit remains 5-2. Staying in the game on defense, Stuart Fairchild. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's Max Muncy. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And another ball. Action in the pen down there. Rafael Montero getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Number 63 getting cranked up as well. The 2-2 on the way. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Bases empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Next offered in there for a strike, and it's 1-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And he deals. Out to short, Allen. Tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Michael Conforto will climb in. And it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now Miguel Rojas missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. Conforto off of first with 2 away. Late on that fastball. And they'll do it again. Two outs. Hit hard. That gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The designated hitter.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swings through that. This one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. And that is that. 2 left on. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Braves 2. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the inning. Now here is Nick Allen. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Bounce to third. Muncy fires over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. The Braves down to their last out. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. That misses the zone. 2-1. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The Braves down to their final strike. Just off the outside edge.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
2 down, nobody on. Down. And that'll do it.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And your final score, 5-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.
Is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.